And you know, they kept mentioning trimming. I'm like, God, are you telling me something? Yes, you are. So I'm gonna listen. Hey guys, so this is going to be a really quick, like I'm talking like 5 minutes or less video discussion on what's been going on with my hair. Not my edges, because I did that video already, but what's been going on with my overall hair. Has it grown? Is it thriving? Is it not thriving? All that. So as you can see right now, I have a protective style in, which are these Ghana braids, and I'll be keeping that in for another month, 4 weeks. But let me just quickly let you guys know, 2015 was a horrible year for my hair. Why? Because I like fell off on everything in terms of washing it frequently, conditioning it, protecting it, all that stuff. I was not doing that. So my hair suffered because of that. All the years and times of taking care of it, carefully detangling it, protecting it has gone down the drain because I slacked off. When you neglect your hair, even though you've done so well for a long time before that, if you slack off one time, it could really do damage. Don't do it. So I'm not gonna really get into every detail, but basically in 2015, towards the end of 2015, I decided to blow up my hair. I didn't straighten it, but I decided to blow it out and try to really blow it out to see how long it is. Or maybe I did try to straighten it. Or whatever, I applied heat to my hair. And after I was done, guys, I noticed how weathered my ends looked. Like, they looked crazy. I'm telling you, they just looked horrible. Horrible. And I had pictures up, but I lost that phone. So those pictures went with that phone. So basically, my hair was long. Like, it's long. Like, it was long like how it should be. You know, how it should have been. Because I've been growing my hair out for like almost 5 years. So it was definitely long. Like, the longest part of my hair was 18 inches. But there was a lot more parts that were not long. And therefore, they needed to go. They needed to go. So, the beginning of 2016, I decided to do, I don't know if it's called a chop, a cut, a trim. I don't really know what the difference between a cut and a trim are, because they seem like they are one and the same, you know. Anyway, I decided to do that because I noticed my hair was tangling a lot more than usual. Like, if I let it out just a couple of minutes, it just tangles up. And when I would try and detangle it and wash it, it would just tangle up even more. Like, it was just a mess, you know. And it was really hard for me to do certain styles. Like, my twist styles wouldn't look the same anymore. Nothing would look the same. That's one of the reasons why I didn't really make a lot of hairstyle videos, because my hair wasn't coming out the way I wanted it to. So I, you know, looked at other people's YouTube videos, and you know, they kept mentioning trimming. I'm like, God, are you telling me something? Yes, you are. So I'm gonna listen. And I decided to cut them ends off. Now, for the most part, the ends were intact. Like, the long parts that were there, they were intact. I didn't have a lot of splits, but it was so uneven that they had no choice but to tangle up in each other, in between each other, you know. So I cut off about anywhere from, I think it was like 4 inches. It's really hard to say because some parts were short already and then some parts were long. But like I said, like, the longest part of my hair was 18 inches. That's like a good weave right there. But yeah, I cut about like 4 inches. So after that, I don't remember the numbers, but my hair at that point was between 9 and like 14 inches. Like, some parts are 9 inches. I think like the front of my head was at 9 inches. The middle, like the crown, was like 14, and the nape was like 12. No, the nape was like 11, I think. And the sides here were like 9, something like that. So yeah, I had to do it. After that, my hair was so much better, so much easier to detangle, so much better to style. but that was a setback right there. I actually did a video of what my hair length is now, and I'm still deciding whether I want to put it up or not, but in case I don't, I'll just tell you now. The front of my hair is 11 inches, I think. The crown is still at 14 or something like that, and nape is like between 11.5 and 12, and I actually cut off a little more on my sides right here, so that's at 9.5 or 9, and then over here is at like 11 or 12. Just so you have an idea. I might want to take these out. I might do another length check, I don't know. But yeah, so I went from grazing waist length or at waist length to basically bra strap length. But that's okay, because hair, or at least my hair, is supposed to grow at an average of ½ inch a month, and I did that chop in like February, I think it was the beginning of February. So if all goes well, you know, if I stay on my regimen, protect my ends, because that's the big thing. If I had at least protect my ends more carefully, I wouldn't have gone through that. But if I at least, you know, do what I'm supposed to do, then hopefully I'll be at waist length by the end of this year, the beginning of next year. Hopefully. If not, at least grazing it close, you know, at least close to it. And I'm really hoping. Actually, I just can't hope. I just need to do it. I just need to just get out my rut, you know, do what I gotta do, you know. So, yeah, for anyone who has gone through what I've gone through, or who's about to start a hair journey, you know, to grow their hair to longer length, let me tell you, find a regimen that works for you. Make sure you protect your hair, especially if you have really coily, kinky hair like I do, you know, 4C, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you keep it moisturized, protect it, okay? Also, make sure you stay on your nutrition, and that is extremely important. That's like #1, you know, because you'll be doing all this stuff at the world on the outside, but you also need to take care of the inside. And if you find your hair ends are like more, you know, just frazzled, you know, they're tangling in each other more often, give yourself a nice trim, okay? I'm not saying cut it, just trim off, because that's another thing I didn't do. I wasn't about trimming my hair. I would, you know, do the whole search and destroy method, but I really don't think that was working for me anymore, because I would search and destroy, but I would still get a lot of tangles, you know. So use your discretion, trial and error. Now I'm figuring out more and more what is working for me and my hair, and I'm going with that, okay? So I hope this was explanatory, you know. Alright, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Leave any suggestions or questions that I probably didn't answer in this video, and I'll be sure to get to them. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.